I recording? Sure, we'll go with it. Hey guys, it's Brittany. I am here today to talk about the decks that I acquired this year but haven't really used. I don't know if I will be getting them out of my collection or not. I just know for the year I did not use these decks at all mostly, and I did not even feel inclined to reach for them. That I definitely have other things in my collection that I reached for more. So I just wanted to talk about, the decks I bought, which are all absolutely phenomenal decks. I just, one way or another, just did not resonate too much with. So let's get started. Let me just switch y'all over to table. Yeah, okay. Boop. I like saying boop. See? Boop. Boop. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Boop it. Oh, there you go. Alright. Anyway. This is my new little setup. Hope it works out. The first deck, I know I got this one back in 2020, maybe even 2019, but I absolutely did not touch this year. I tried to work with it a few times. I would take it out, look at it. And I've used it in the past, but just not in 2021. And mostly because I really couldn't resonate with it, which sucks because it's such a gorgeous deck. This is the Forest Creatures Tarot by Taroko Studios. This is the little guidebook. It's really not the best. It's just a few little like meanings, but I don't even feel like they really go. Like for the Fool, it says extravagance, intoxication, delirium. Like those are keywords I don't really associate with the Fool, and so I never use it anyway. But I don't know, I think it has to do with every card being just too beautiful, if that makes any sense. And that's pretty cool. But it's a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous deck. Look at these backs. Phenomenal backs. But I don't know. I guess maybe I don't really see myself in the deck, or look at this Eight of Cups. Why in the world is this fairy naked with pink panties running in the forest? Like, I don't get it. She did hurt herself. But put some clothes on. Gosh. Just, fae folk would not wear that. That's not practical. Doesn't work for me. And I think that's the thing. I absolutely love the fae. I read a lot about them. I definitely have a connection with them, and this is just, I guess this is not really too much how I see them, and I don't really connect with it. It's beautiful though, absolute beauty, just too pretty. Everyone is, body perfect and looking real clean and pretty with makeup on, and that's just not really the fae for me. So yeah, I really do think this is such a gorgeous deck. It just, for my practice, for what I do, like go for instead. It just doesn't work for me. Maybe I should shuffle and pull a card and see if the deck wants to stay with me. Maybe I'll do that for all the decks. Like, should I just try harder? Should I work with this deck? Does this deck want to stay in my collection? Do you want to stay with me? Let's see. Four of Wands. Oh, that's beautiful. Maybe I will keep it around just for a little longer. If anyone else works with this deck, I would love to know the spreads or just what kind of workings do you do with it. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Not going to see me struggle with tough boxes because I hate tough boxes. Especially this one. Look at that. Ugh. I have worked with this deck a lot in the past. I really have. It's just, I don't know. I've been on more of a self-worth type of path, and this deck just hasn't been really doing it for me. Alright. The next deck is in this purple velvety bag. And it is the, what's the name of this deck? The Enchanted Tarot, I believe. The only reason I don't work with this deck is because the cards are so big. I mean, look at that. It's so huge. It is a deck you could only do, or I could only do like a 3-card spread with. And then it's like almost impossible to shuffle. I mean, I can't. I have really big hands, and I can't even, yeah. I know you could do it this way, I guess, but it's just, that feels off. It's so big. Why you gotta be so big? But it's beautiful, you know? But look at how big these are. And unfortunately, I just never use it. But they're really cool. They look like tapestries, and there's a lot of like texture to it. You know, like look at the little dollies. And I mean, this looks like it could be like a tapestry, or you know, quilt. There's so oh, look at the little butterfly is looking like a little dolly. There's lacy, like there's a lot of texture to this deck, and it's really beautiful. I love that the swords are blue. I think purple is all the major, yeah, and the green I'm sure is pentacles. Yep. Oop. Goodness. Yeah, I'm knocking stuff over. The deck's that big. Wands are yellow. Cups or hearts are pink. It's a great deck. I just wish it was smaller. They're just huge. Look how cool. It looks just like woven fabric. It's so neat. But it's just so big. You know, usually bigger is better. But when it's this awkward rectangle-y shape, I never use it. And oh gosh, that is gorgeous. I really want to. The roses. There's so many layers, and it's so pretty. But like I said, I never pick it up because of how awkwardly it's shaped. It's pretty. Even the sides are pretty because of the different colors. I really want to love this deck. And there's so much to love about this deck. I need to get over it and just try to work with it more. But I'm so lazy. And I just always just grab a deck that's not complicated. And shuffling this deck's just a little complicated. Which is not fair for the deck because it is a great deck. And I'm not going to trim it. I'm not even going to say I could trim it because I am not a person who can trim decks. No way, no how. When I tell you I cannot even cut a straight line, I am not joking. It's not possible. Even if I got one of those like big machine cutters, I would find a way to mess it up. So I really, really love what this deck's about. I just, look at that moon. And just look how the layers, like there's so much. Boo, I need to use it more. I need to try. Okay, so will be a deck I got more recently that I wanted to love so much. I got this around Halloween at Barnes & Noble, and I thought that I was going to just absolutely adore this deck, and the artwork is completely stunning. This cool backs, or is that that's the guidebook, but that is the backs. But look at it. It's square. There's no rounded edges, and they're pointy. I mean, they hurt. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I mean, whew. It's gorgeous. Beautiful artwork. And I know I could probably just get one of those corner rounder edges and try to round them out. I don't really trust myself. I can't cut a straight line to save my life. So the thought of trying to mod a deck's kind of scary. But it's absolutely gorgeous art. But it's so difficult to shuffle, and I know it's kind of silly to not use a deck just because of the edges, but it's just why I haven't really used it. Not too bad, but it hurts. These edges hurt. I don't want to maim myself every time I try to do a reading. So yeah, that is the Sugar Skull Tarot deck by David A. Ross. Cute little guidebook. They have the basic definition, reversed. I think there's also, there might be a book I saw when I was at Barnes & Noble that went with the deck that was about cocktails. You know, I think each card has its own like cocktail, and it was a book with, you know, how to make them, which I thought was super genius. But yeah, I hate that. I know it sounds so superficial, but I don't use it because I'm gonna bleed. Paper cuts are real, and they freaking hurt. So I just don't use it. The next deck that, well, I'm just gonna do these two in pairs and talk about them. Oh, I'm probably gonna get a lot of poopy for this, but I can't get into the Star Child Tarot and the Moon Child Tarot. I got them secondhand, so I got them in a bundle together, and I don't know, I guess aesthetically, they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. They just don't call to me. I don't really resonate much with the whole like star seed, cosmic, I don't resonate with that too much or at all. And so I feel like when I was trying to use these decks, that the deck wasn't missing anything, but I was missing something, or I was not using these decks to its full potential because I don't get them. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like, oh, that's such an amazing chariot though. Oh, maybe I should try. I really should. The whole like star seed, I guess I'm just not there yet. And I don't know, I feel like when I would use it, I wasn't using it to its full potential because it just wasn't, I felt like I was missing something. Like I wasn't getting a full reading using these decks because there was just something not clicking for me, or maybe I just need to do more research. I wasn't getting it. So they've just been sitting in my collection since I got them. Not really using them too much. I mean, I tried once or twice, but it just was like, it just didn't work. So that is the Star Child Tarot and the Moon Child Tarot. Both were created by the same Danielle Noel and who's that other person? I know it. I swear I do. Yeah, Danielle Noel, written and illustrated. I'm pretty sure same as the Star Child. So I might be letting these go at some point, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get a book or two and see if I can try harder. I'm going to try harder. The other one I didn't really do much with this year or at all is the Cosmic Slumber. I really wanted to like this deck too. But I didn't. I would pull cards. I would do reading. I even think I did a reading for my sister with it. And it just felt off. And it's just so beautiful. Wonderful colors. Look at the Page of Swords. Such a fiery energy, though, for swords, right? It should be more wands. I don't know. I just didn't really connect with this deck. I wanted to, though. It's so pretty. It wasn't easily... I guess it is easier than the Modern Witch Tarot to shuffle. Way easier. I mean, that deck is another disappointment, but we won't go there. Yeah, I never use it. Great deck, though. Very pretty. But yeah. For some reason, it did not click with me. It was just too much fiery energy, and I just... See, not the greatest with shuffling this deck. Ugh. Yep. I can't shuffle it. I can't use it. Oops, sorry. Did I hit you? Did I? Is that better? I think that's better. All right. Next up. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks left. Oh, did I really get that many decks this year I have not worked with? Do not tell my husband. The next deck is Tarot of Mystical Moments. I believe I got this in 2020, and I rarely ever use it. It's a super cool deck. Oh, these are the extra cards, which I love this idea that for like the Emperor and the Kings, you could pick and choose, which I thought was super neat idea. I love that. I would, and it's absolutely gorgeous deck. The artwork is stunning, and it should be totally up my alley, but I use my Dream Keepers Tarot all the time instead. I love my Dream Keepers Tarot, and whenever I would think of, hey, I should use Tarot Mystical Moments, I'm always like, no, I'd rather use my Dream Keepers. But look, that's so smart. The playing chess, the manipulating the situation to your advantage. Who are you? Almost like these people are toys. She's playing with them. Oh, it's a great deck. Why don't I use you more? I should, but I don't. I'm gonna. 2022, me and Tarot Mystical Moments are gonna become best friends. I mean, look at that. I'm sorry, I keep looking over here because that's where my laptop is, and I want to make sure y'all are seeing this. Oh, goodness gracious. Gorgeous. I really need to stop grabbing my Dream Keepers Tarot instead. I just love my Dream Keepers Tarot. Creating something beautiful. Yeah, working hard. Oh, that's so pretty. So beautiful. Yeah, I definitely need to work with this deck more. It's just gorgeous. I definitely feel like it has that Gemini energy, which I'm a Gemini, so maybe that's the thing. Like, it's definitely more earthy, where my Dream Keepers is more airy. I don't know, but I'm gonna work with this deck more, because taking it out, looking at it, I can't imagine parting with it, even though I do not get along with the Oracle deck. I wanted to love it, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe that one should be on here instead of this one. But I was thinking more, I don't know. I do have the Oracle, but I've already decided I'm getting rid of it. I guess that's why I didn't really bring it out, because I already know it's going, because I don't click with it at all. Okay, sorry. Next up is this straight? Yeah, it's straight. You know, I'm overthinking. Okay, give myself a second. Get it together, Bernie. All right. The Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot. I really wanted to love this deck, but I don't. I love the artwork. I just don't really connect with it either. I think maybe it's the way that the words are all in different places. I find that just puts me off a little. The way it just pentacles, like I don't like that. I'm really weird. I know. That's cool though. Yeah, I feel nothing. Unlike the Tarot of Mystical Moments, when I was looking through it, I was able to read with it, you know, I was able to connect and see it. I don't know, this one no, I feel nothing. Why you have mermaid tail and a flag? That's weird. Why is the devil crying? I get nothing. I like the vines. The vines are really pretty. But yeah, I don't feel anything. And that sucks. Because it's really pretty. Nothing. The Hermit card is one of my cards too. And I usually always connect with the Hermit, but this one I just don't. This sucks. Also, the Fool. How'd she get on land and you're supposed to be jumping into the unknown, but you're jumping back into the sea, somewhere you're familiar with. Don't work for me. It just doesn't work. But you're gorgeous. But you have to go back in your box. Because I feel nothing. Oh, but the next deck, I absolutely adore this guidebook, okay? I did try. And I absolutely love almost everything about this deck except the court cards. They fell so flat that I haven't used the deck since. And that really sucks. Now, I think I will still try to give this deck a chance. I'm so sorry. It's the Cirque du Tarot by Lisa Robertson and illustrated by Josh Tufts. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous. The guidebook is wonderful. It's funny. It's witty. I really love that there is a lot of symbolism. There's a lot of like there are elements that flow through the books. Through the cards that they talk about in the book. And I really love that. But the freaking court cards. Look at this. Whoa. King of Cups. King of Wands. King of Swords. Like they look exact. Look, oh, here we go. They look exactly the same. Except one is holding, you know, a sword. One is holding pentacles. But they're doing the exact same thing. In the exact same position. I don't like that. And that really is like the only thing I don't like about this deck. So I'm just being really nitpicky. I know. It's a Llewellyn deck. So it comes in a really cool box. You know, I love to take these out and just store. Sometimes I will decorate the inside, or I'll give it to my daughter, who is an amazing artist, and I get her to draw in them. And I use these to store like some just knickknacks and stuff, because the boxes are just a little too big for me and I have limited space. We live in a very tiny house. But yeah, so these are the backs. Gorgeous. It's that wonderful Llewellyn cardstock. I personally love Llewellyn's cardstock. I know some people don't. I do. I love them. It's bendy, shuffles wonderfully for me. I can always edge it super nice. It works. I love Llewellyn's cardstock so much. And it holds up. I've been not collecting. I like to use my decks, obviously, but I have been getting decks for a few years now, and I don't think I've ever had to replace any of my Llewellyn decks. I don't never had to replace any of my decks, but they hold up wonderfully. And yeah, this deck is so freaking beautiful. But when I was reading the guidebook and I saw those samey quartz, and I already struggle with quartz, or, no, I do. I struggle with court cards because sometimes I'm just like, am I supposed to be looking at the energy of the card? Am I supposed to be thinking of it as a person in my life? So, I already do struggle with court cards, and having them all just look exactly the same bugs me. This deck is really, really beautiful. And maybe if I become a better reader, it won't be a problem. But it's so pretty though. This is wonderful. Ugh, if only it wasn't for the quartz. So beautiful. Oh, look at that Empress. I mean, if that's just not... using the little bell, calling just relaxation. Although I think more of the Empress is creativity, but still. It's cool. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Look. Same these. What? Why? Why? Why you do this to me, Llewellyn? It's so beautiful. I think she's like the ringmaster, so you see her like she comes up a lot. I mean, look. That's the knight and that's the queen. It is the same person because I believe they say it's like... But you don't see any kind of like development, as in, you were more naive and then you became more adventurous and then, more wise. You don't even see that. They just look pouty. Because I really, really love the artwork. I mean, look how cool. That's a great hermit. You don't see these well? Yeah, I think so. Making sure there's no glare because they are a little shiny. But not bad. Because they're beautiful. It's an absolute beautiful deck. I want to work with it more. I'm going to try. I have to get over the quartz. That's my own problem. It's not your fault. A little bit your fault. It's your fault. But I'm going to get over it because the artwork is wonderful. The book is super cute. I love it. Like, roll up, roll up. Come see the greatest show on earth. I mean, that's so cute, right? And the whole thing reads like that. It reads just very fun, and yeah, it's done wonderfully. So I am going to try. This one is not leaving. I am going to try. Maybe I won't even pull court cards when I do readings. I don't know. Let's see. Let me do a reading. Let's do it. Why not, right? This is my YouTube channel. I can do what I want. Somewhat. Feeling feisty today. It's the day after Christmas. So, oh, Neil, you're not going to shuffle for me? After I just raved. Again, that was me. I think their cards are mad at me. Oh, why you gotta be difficult now? I'm sorry. You're beautiful. Come on. There we go. That's better. Hospital. Alright. Let's pull 2 cards and see. Three of Swords. Judgment. Oh, man. I think I broke this deck's heart. I feel it. I am being too judgy. I am in the wrong. I am hurting this deck's feelings. I need to get over myself. I hear you. I hear you, Cirque du Tarot. I will do better. I will do better. 2022, you and I are going to bond, okay? Don't be mad. Okay, the next deck. Hello, Olivia. What? You swimming? Yes. Hi. Okay, so the next deck I got in 2021. This I also got secondhand. It is the Mystic Garbage Tarot. I should really love this deck. It's an unusual tarot. I am an unusual person. I should love this deck, I know. Colorful, sassy, full of fire. This amazing, right? Mystic Garbage is anything but trash. It's true. You're a great deck. Bold black ink over pastel, rainbow watercolors. This deck puts you in for a wild ride. But be warned, not all unicorns are nice, and not everything is as it seems. It's even signed by the artist. And, I mean, it's every, 90s girl's heart with the troll. I love the trolls. I love the little bellies, and I used to rub them and make wishes. But I don't know why I don't ever use this deck. Queen of Cups don't have a head. It's because she doesn't think and she acts with her emotions. See, that's good. That's good stuff. 8 of Wands. That movement. Reach for the stars. Right? That's quirky. Are you throwing up money? Or are you trying to eat money? I love the Fool, though. I just never use it. I don't know why. I got it in my collection, and I just never use it. I love this Justice, though. The little voodoo pin doll. It's cute. But yeah, I don't use it. And I want to because it's great. This is great. I just bought it, and actually I think that was a trade. I think I traded a deck for this one. And I never use it. I can't even tell you why. I just didn't. That's when you know you have a problem. And that's cool. That looks... Okay, I get it. I get it. Yep, I don't even think I've really done... Oh. Oh. Maybe this is... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember even doing a full flip through in this, because some of these are surprising. Oh, that's cool. That's 10 of Wands. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is a really, really neat deck. Although this is... It's a 4 of Wands, but there's 3 hands. That would throw me off. I'm just slinging the cards. Okay, anyway. Oh, hello. So, yeah. I never use it. Let's see. Do you want to stay with me? I know I have been completely neglecting you. Do you want to stay with me? Let's see. If I get the card where it's flipping me off, I'm going to laugh. And I might even keep it. We'll see. Do you want to stay with me? Oh, the 2 of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards. Okay. I will also try to bond with you. Because you're cool. You're a cool little deck. I just traded for you and put you aside. I am horrible. I'm going to put you right here. Because we're going to do a reading tonight with you. Okay. I believe I have 2 left. Yep. 2 left. Okay. The Fairy Oracle. Now, I don't think I will get rid of this deck because I got it because of the artwork. Arthur Rackham's artwork is absolutely stunning. His artwork is so beautiful. The problem with this deck that I just bought this. I did not even do any flip throughs. Like I had no idea. I just thought it was Arthur Rackham, and I love his artwork. So I was like, oh, I want it. But there's no keywords. There's nothing on it. And when I saw this, I believe it was, yeah, it's a low Scarabeo. So I got it off on a sale for Black Friday, I think, on, was it US Games or Llewellyn? Oh my gosh. I believe it was Llewellyn. I got it on the Black Friday sale for Llewellyn, and I thought that this, when I saw it online, because I was scrolling through my phone, I thought that was keywords. They're not. They're just numbers. What? Look how gorgeous, though. I don't know what I'm going to do with this deck. I'm not too crafty, but I got to do something with it because the artwork is freaking stunning. I love this so much. But yeah, there's no keywords. What am I supposed to do with that? I mean, I know I could probably just like pull a card and then go to the guidebook, but I don't like having to rely completely on guidebooks. Let's see, 36. What do you even have to say? Oh wait, that's... Where are you, English? Why can't I find you? I wish I could read another language. I can't. I have a friend who's Serbian, and I would love for them to teach me, but other than a few curse words, I am horrible at other languages. Okay, here we go. 36. Rejoice. Many fairies float in the air, playing with the will-o-wisps surrounding them. Let's see. I guess those are the will-o-wisps. I thought they would just be little lightning bugs, but alright. They speak with the dragonflies and each other and seem to be having a wonderful time with one another. Meaning, this card is a wonderful omen to receive. Rejoice and celebrate with your tribe. You have worked hard and done so much. Know that bad times will pass and the good will return. You are in the moment and let the wild rumpus happen. I don't know. I don't think I would really have gotten that from this card. I would not. I would not have gotten that from this card. But it's such a gorgeous card. So I'm going to do something with this deck. I just don't know what. Because it's too beautiful. So I'm glad I have it. I just wish there were keywords. Or something. Anything. So I could use it. Anything. But there's nothing. But it's gorgeous. So yeah. If anybody has ever done any kind of like crafty stuff with cards, let me know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I have to do something because it's just too beautiful. Too beautiful to go to waste. Okay. The last deck. This is going to hurt my heart to even show. But it's the Meraki Tarot. I believe this is... No, I got this in 2021 for sure. It was a Kickstarter, and this deck is gorgeous. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. The guidebook is wonderful. I just never freaking use it. Like, ever. And, yeah. I can't say that it's just because it's an animal deck, because I do think I have other animal decks that I do use. I mean, those are beautiful. I don't know why. Again, it has just it has wonderful scenes and images and, oh, that Eight of Swords. I love spiders. That poor ladybug, though. I just never use it. I don't know why. I mean, it's so beautiful. It looks like you could actually like feel the fur. And it is very soft. It's that very soft touch. It's such beautiful foxes. I just never use it. Oh, look at that Hanged Man. Why don't I pick you up more? Oh, little sleepy fox. I didn't know there were so many foxes in this. I kind of love that devil card. Oh, yeah, look at that hermit. Why don't I use you more? I need to. I think, again, something similar with, like I said, with like the Star Child Tarot and Moon Child. I feel like when I use it, I'm not getting everything I should out of it. And then that, again, is on me. Because this is so beautiful. And the guidebook is great. I just keep misplacing it, and I need to just get it out and work more with this deck because it's too freaking gorgeous. And even though it's that like soft... Oh, look how pretty. Look at all those eyes. Moon. Look at that, Seven of Cups. I mean, it's so freaking beautiful. Okay, I'm actually really loving doing this video because it is just helping me connect more with these decks that I've like written off, and I shouldn't have. Oof, oof. It is a little hard to shuffle. But not too bad. It's that soft, rose petally, but it's not like unmanageable. Look at me, I'm already just Wheel of Fortune, the Fate card. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I'm definitely, again, going to work more with you 2022, for sure. This has been really eye-opening for me to like pull the decks that I feel like I was not connecting with, because some of these I feel like it really helped me connect. Let's see. Decks that I'm definitely gonna try to connect more with for 2022 are these four, I believe. Yeah. I'm gonna try a lot harder, or at least get some spreads out. I'm gonna work with these in 2022. The rest are going back into my purgatory bin underneath my desk. Just throw them under there, like, get out of here. These four, I'm gonna try. Okay, let's put you back to face. Boop. There we go. All right, so I hope that you like this video. If there were any decks that I talked about that you were just like, Brittany, come on. You're so wrong, and here's why. And I want you to tell me why. Tell me why. Convince me. I am very easily convinced, so give me what you got. And on that note, I will let y'all go. This is me signing off. Bye, guys.